Hello race fans and welcome to the PWRL Wrangler Nationwide Series. On the pole today we have Dylan Poteet. This is, by the way, this series opener here at Daytona. On the pole today we have Dylan Poteet. Next to him we have Aaron Williams and DJ Becker, Ryan Richards, Eric Burton, Connor Breton, Dylan Young. We'll put up your qualifying order here. Dylan Young, Tyler Young, and Jordan Schumacher. So let's get this party started. 18 laps scheduled here at Daytona. 42 drivers, only one will win. And I know everybody wants to win here at Daytona, just because it's Daytona. You may notice the wheels aren't moving. That's so I can get, an easier recording. Let's go to spectator. Wrong way. As I come out of turn number 4, we are set to get this series started. The pace car pulls in, and we are going green here at Daytona. Green flag is in the air. Dylan Poteet leads them down, and we're underway. We're already starting to see him pack up. Will we see any of that two-car draft? I don't know if we will, because the back bumpers and the front bumpers seem to grip so well together. They just, stick together and sends a car around. Made it down the back straightaway. We might have 3 wide battling for second position. No, it's actually for third. And, they're battling just about everywhere. Aaron Williams trying to hold tight on the high side. It was working for him for that first lap, but Dylan Poteet is going to lead lap number 1. Now they are 3 wide for second, and up on that way high line, you're not going to get very far unless you're going backwards. Let's take a look at what's going on in the back of the pack. We've got Jace Marshall. He's rounding out the field. And, you know what? Let's go to helicopter. If we go a little bit more forward in the field, we can see everybody. And I think that back pack might not be with the front for very much longer. Three laps completed, and they have all so far been led by Dylan Poteet. But there may be a pass for the lead. Yes, there is. And we have now got the 70 of, don't know yet, first race, so I'm sorry. Jake Rogers is taking the lead. William Duncan behind him. And now, Pichu Walker goes down below. And he's going to make a move for second. Jake Rogers going to come out of turn number 4. And he's going to get those 5 bonus points for leading. Or 1, depending on how this point system works. And at the line, Pichu wants to lead, but didn't get it that time. He might this time around. Something I've noticed when we race here at Daytona is that they get 4 wide, and you will very likely have a crash. Which is not necessarily something that we do want to see, but... And now the 41, that is Andreas Allen. He's going to take the lead. Pichu will not get his 5 bonus points. And right behind Allen, we've got Luke Walker. But the 22 car, Daniel Culp, he's going to try to take second there. Andreas Allen gets those extra 5 bonus points for leading a lap. So far, the only driver to lead more than one is Dylan Poteet, and he's led the first 2. That was close. Allen almost came down on Culp, and that could have started a big crash. We've seen what happens when the leader comes down on the rest of the field at Talladega, with Tony Stewart going upside down, and Matt Kenseth, Jeff Gordon, Kyle Busch, Greg Biffle, the only 4 to avoid the crash. And now Tony Blazer goes down to take the lead. Nobody's really held a lead for very long here. We are still green as they come out of turn number 4. At the line, Eric Burton wants to lead too, and so does Kyle Sosnowski. He's going to go down low in turn number 1. Doesn't look like he's got enough steam though to make the pass on Burton. We are on lap 6 of 18 now. And they are getting antsy because there's only 13 laps to go. And you know, in comparison to the whole race distance, that's a lot of laps. But 13 laps at Daytona when everybody wants to win it. We're starting to see some of that 2-car draft going on. Eric Burton pulled away, and then the 7 and the 66 got into a draft. And they started pulling away, and now we're seeing it as they are up there in second place. And the rest of the pack is starting to catch them. But now here we've got another 2-car draft with Tony Blazer and Daniel Culp. They are actually running about the same speed as the low line, if not faster. But Kyle Sosnowski and I think that's the 15. Yeah, the 15 of Leia Walker. They're going to go up there and slow that draft down. Eric Burton's still holding a decent-sized lead, but that is not going to be good for him. As now we've got Cody Higginbotham. He's going to go down and take the lead, and now we're going to see possibly a 2-car draft up high. They're starting to get antsy, if they weren't already before. Now Cody Higginbotham is going to lead this race. Behind him, though, 99 of Sam Young. And Kevin Gerhardt, he's going to go down and try to block the 09 of Jason Marshall, and that might put some people 4 wide. It almost did, but it doesn't look like they will. Let's go take a look at... Has there been a crash? It looks like we stay green. Or is this just people losing the draft? James McLeod is in the pits. Let's take a look at what happened. Oh, I see he blew an engine going down into turn number 1, and that is likely what slowed down Callum Wales and Austin Anderson. The rest of the pack is running strong as we approach halfway, this time by Ricky Hawk and Liam Ervig. They were just up front around lap 3, and now they're all the way in the back of the pack. Looks like they were going to try that 2-car draft, but maybe thought better of it. Just took out the headphones so you can crank it up. We've got a new leader up front, and that is Jake Rogers. The first two-time leader, and now Dion Scott in that 4 car. He's going to try to make something happen. Coming to lap 12, which there's going to be 7 laps to go. Look at Seth Cole. Dion Scott's going to go down and make a move. Is he going to have enough to lead at the line? No, he will not. Seth Cole, he's going to try to push Dion past Jake Rogers. And it looks like it's going to work. But we're starting to see this tandem might be trying to, make up some spots. The high line is moving faster than the low line, but the inside line in the corners is really going to help you gain some speed. Dion Scott gets hung out to dry, and now Seth Cole moves into the lead. Right behind him, Wilhelm Schultz, the German. We have 2 German drivers in this race today, at least. I think Leia Walker might be the only female, but I'm not sure because I don't know the series well enough. I need to get to know these drivers and stuff. 6 laps to go, and Schultz is just getting hung out to dry. So far, we have been caution-free in this event here at Daytona. I guess the Grand National Physics might have something to do with that. Let's just go back in the field and take a look and see if Ricky Hawk has lost the draft. Well, I don't know that he's completely lost it, but unless he gets a caution, he'll be out of contention to win this race. Actually, with 5 to go, a caution would kill his chances even more. Aaron Williams takes the lead after starting in 2nd place, and he's got a sizable lead. Behind him is DJ Kirker, who's about to get passed by Liam Erbig. Erbig was just on the back at lap 9, and it's been 5 laps, and he's battling side by side for 2nd. And we could have a 3-wide battle if William Duncan decides to go to the bottom, which he does. 3 wide for 2nd place. I guess Kirker thought better of it, and nobody has really gained much on Aaron Williams, but they might now. Maybe not, as they're going 3 wide for 2nd yet again. And if anything, that's just going to put Williams up front even more. We have 4 laps to go. Aaron Williams having the ride of his life right now, leading at Daytona. As they keep battling behind him. Now it looks like the 15 of Leia Walker might be able to catch Aaron and possibly make a move, unless Tony Blazer decides to go for 2nd. And Leia Walker goes down. The only female in the field could become the first female to lead in the first race. And it looks like she's going to do that, unless the 32 of Dustin Bullock decides to go out and pass her. Three wide for 2nd place. 2 laps to go. Aaron Williams trying to make that high side work. He's done it a little bit. He's running even with the middle line. And now Sosnowski's going to go up there and be the great equalizer. Kyle Sosnowski running second, right behind Eric Burton. As we come out of turn number 4, approaching the white flag. Who is going to win here at Daytona? I'd say anybody in the top 10 has a shot to win it. If you can get to where you need to go. Kyle Sosnowski getting passed by the 93 of Kevin Gerhardt. Look, here's the 38 of Anderson. Don't know his full name right now. He's going to go down for second. And Eric Burton is loving what he's seeing right now. Because the more they battle behind him, the less they can battle with him. Anderson's got the run, though. Is he going to have enough? He's got drafting help right behind him from Pichu Walker. Eric Burton comes out of turn number 4. Here comes a move from Anderson, side by side to the line, and it's going to be Eric Burton to win at Daytona. Caution free at Daytona, 5/100ths of a second margin of victory. Aaron Williams was leading with only a few laps to go. Let's look back to see where he's going to place. He's not even in the top 10. Or the top 20. Aaron Williams finishes 22nd after leading with only a few laps to go. Alright. I'm just looking for the 38. Figure out what his first name is. Tristan Andrews had an excellent shot, but too little. Or Tim Anderson, too little, too late. Congratulations to Eric Burton for winning the race. Let's see this. Does it load? Maybe, maybe not. That was way too slow. Now we go to the standings, which is the finishing order, with the exception of bonus points. So first we have Eric Burton, Tristan Anderson, Pichu Walker, Cody Higginbottom, Luke Walker, Ryan Richards, Jordan Schumacher, Kevin Gerhardt, Bryce Tibbett, Kyle Sosnowski, Joe Cole, Jason Marshall, Leia Walker, Seth Cole, DJ Becker, Chris Sanford, or Charles Sanford, David Burton, Dustin Bullock, Tony Childers, I think, Andreas Allen, Sam Young, Aaron Williams, Dylan Poteet, DJ Kirker, Tony Blazer, Liam Erbig, Tina McCoy. There's two females, Tina McCoy and Leia Walker. Wilhelm Schultz, Daniel Culp, Connor Breton, Brandon Bain, Scott Layton, Dylan Young, William Duncan, Tyler Young, Jake Rogers, Joe Kinderman, Dion Scott, Ricky Hawk, Callum Wales, Austin Anderson, and James McLeod. Let's take a look at who led the most laps. I do believe it was Dylan Poteet. But, oh, no, it was Eric Burton who led 4 laps today. Thank you so much for tuning in. Like, comment, rate, subscribe, and all of that fun stuff.